In Hilchos Kibud Av Ve'em, Shulchan Aruch Yoredei, Siman Reish Mem Seif Zayin, the Mechaber says that one has to stand for his father. But what happens if the son is the rabbi and the father is his student? Who has to stand for who? And the Mechaber says they both have to stand for each other. Says the Rama, if the son wants, he can be moichel on his kavod. But he can only do this betzina, in private. But if it's done publicly, the son cannot be moichel on his kavod unless everybody knows that this man is his father. But if the father is not dash be'iroi, if the father is not there all the time, people don't know him, it's going to be a disgrace for the Torah that the son is serving somebody else, and therefore the son should not be moichel on his kavod. So what should they do? Some say they should just separate, not see each other, because if they do, this is a conflict. The Gemara is mistapik because at this in Kiddushin, who has to stand for whom, and therefore the Maharami Rutenberg separated from his father when his father came, because the Maharami Rutenberg was Gadol Hador. So who has to stand in front of whom? They separated from each other, they didn't have to see each other, therefore they didn't have this conflict of who should stand for whom. Says Avraham Anochi, Rabbi Avraham Palaji, based on the Chidah, in Nachal Kedumim. Yosef Avinu calls his father, he tells the brothers, go up to my father, tell him that Samani Elokim Adon Lechol Mitzrayim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu made me the ruler over Egypt. Reda Elai, Al Ta'amod, come down to me to Egypt. But don't worry, Al Ta'amod, you don't have to stand in front of me because I'm Moichel on my kavod. But if you want to say, well, nobody knows me, I'm Yaakov Avinu, but I'm coming from Eretz Yisrael, nobody knows that I'm your father, and you can't be moichel on your kavod. Befaresh, the father is never there. Therefore, Yosef says to him, if you're afraid of that, then the next pasuk continues and says, V'yashavta be'eretz Goshen, so there you sit and dwell in the land of Goshen, far away from me. This way you won't have to stand for me, and I won't have to stand from you. That is what Yosef said to Yaakov, come down to Egypt. Don't worry, you don't have to stand. If you insist that maybe there's a problem, you do have to stand for me, but it's not right, there's a big conflict, who should stand for whom? So you go and sit in the land of Goshen. In Mele, I won't see you, you won't see me, and we won't have this conflict, and we will act just like the Maharam Mi Rutenberg.